What up? What up? What up? What up? Welcome to the Merv and Stack Show. I got enjoy just my goddamn. Oh damn! Got just my damn hat. All right. Got a good show for y'all today. Boom, 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 boom. What up, Tay?
What's up?
Shit. How's your day, man?
Man, just running around. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Had to take care of something real quick, but look, as Merv just alluded, look, it's gonna be a great show tonight. It's gonna be a great show. But how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I got my.
All right.
You got some drinks right here. I think I'm gonna sip on a little bit of something. No, I'm not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sipping on something.
All right.
Take a couple of shots or something. That's about it. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it.
All right.
Hey, y'all know how we do. First thing we're gonna do is spotlight actor actress of the week. All right, and I'll let you go yours first.
All right. Well, the spotlight actor, I think, if you don't know this guy, you've heard his voice a lot. His name is Dennis Haysbert. Well, most people not in the entertainment industry, you've seen him on. He's the Allstate insurance spokesperson. He's probably one of the longest reigning spokespeople for a product. Like I would think probably one of the longest reigning, especially for a black person to be one of the longest reigning. He's also starred like basically in Heat, the movie, or what have you. He's also starred in Major League, but he's also basically got his quote unquote like basically being out there starting 24 as the president and 24 along with Kiefer Sutherland. He's got a long list of resume, long list of movie credits, TV credits, and he's one of the guys that sort of like he goes underneath the radar. But like I said, when you see him, you're like, oh, it's that guy. You hear the Allstate thing, like that Allstate thing is his voice. Like, and like I said, he's been in 24, Major League, Heat. So he's been in a couple good TV shows too as well, and he also been in some very good movies, some really popular movies as well too. So definitely give him flowers while you're here. He's like one of the most. I think he is like an underrated actor. Like you really can tell because like his name doesn't really get brought up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But he's had like I said, nice little acting credits, movie credits. Definitely give him props while he's a very, very good actor.
Yo, my actor,
what is your?
I went with Mike Epps.
All right, I can understand that.
No, I can't fuck with Mike Epps as a stand-up comedian, man. I think I don't think he's funny as a stand-up comedian. He has his moments, but this motherfucker, you put him in front of a camera with some actors and the damn plot, and this motherfucker shines. He replaced Chris Tucker and Friday, and then miss a fucking beat. Now I'm still the original Friday fan. But a lot of people got the movies he's in funnier than the original Friday. All About the Benjamins with him and Ice Cube. Him and Ice Cube got great fucking chemistry on film. Because all the movies that they're in is funny as fuck. I think All About the Benjamins probably their funniest movie that they're in together.
I agree. Best body work.
Lottery ticket. Loses it. They got a funny shit.
Hilarious.
Then he's in a lot of like black romance comedy movies. Not the main character, but it's like one of the movies where there's a lot of probably about 6 or 7 majorly known black actors, actresses in it. And he might be somebody's husband, or he might be somebody's brother. Even in those moments, man, every time that the camera goes on to him, It's just funny. I think he's in Jump the Broom, and he's not the main character of Jump the Broom, but even in those moments on Jump the Broom, man, he's just funny as shit. And so
he also got. Did you mention also that show he got on Netflix?
Was that the Upshaws?
Yeah, the Upshaws. Yeah,
yeah. So that's the most current thing that he's in right now.
Yep.
The Upshaws. The Upshaws was like, it was either people love it, thought it was funny, or people didn't like it. It was like no middle. It was just like people either hated it or didn't, or they really liked it.
They got second order. They got second season coming.
Okay. Well, so they got a lot of they also got a lot of well-known actors, actresses on there. So I think it's going to have a following regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a funny motherfucker, man. I fuck with him. Only in movies. People say he's funny in stand up. He's not funny to me in stand up. Like I tried to. It's been two different stand-ups I listen to, and I'm just like, yeah. Mike Epps is not funny. Like if he came to my city doing a stand-up comedy, I wouldn't go. Somebody give me a goddamn free ticket for me to go see him stand up and live.
I think he has to do like a hosting type of like stand up. He can't do like this stand up like anymore. Like I don't like.
You say anymore? Yeah, I never thought he was funny at all in any stand up.
Oh wow!
You thought he would be funny like in his early career?
No, I ain't gonna say like hilarious, but it was like, certain things. You're like, all right, this is. I think whatever his first stand-up special, I liked it, but then you could tell it was like, all right, you can do whatever. Whatever his first stand-up special was, I liked it, but then you could tell it was like, all right, he's more like the comedic, like movie, TV series type of like funny.
Yeah,
not stand up.
That right there.
Yeah.
That right there. And you know what? Like, I couldn't do stand up comedy. Like, I wouldn't even try. But I really feel like a motherfucker put me in a comedy TV show with some other people acting. I feel like I could make a motherfucker laugh.
Well, you could, man. You could.
I ain't about to move. I ain't about to move to California though.
No, but they got a little little motion picture, little set down there in ATL. So
they got plays where in Colombia and shit, but they got plays. You want to act and shit, just for a craft. But if I'm gonna act, I need some moolah. God damn it. You ain't gonna laugh for me. You ain't gonna laugh off me for free. If you don't laugh off me for free, watch the fucking podcast. If I get in somewhere where somebody give me a fucking script, I need some moolah. God damn it.
I understand. Look.
You know what I'm saying? But next one. What? I think the throwback movie of the week. And I'll let you go first. This movie is called. There you go.
The Net with Sandra Bullock. This is a very, very highly underrated movie. It's on currently. I think this is on Netflix. I think. It's basically. Hold on, I'm about to go trying to get this together here. All right, it's basically she's a computer analyst, and she found out it's like this big this virus or whatever you want to call it, and she stumbles upon a conspiracy and putting her life and everybody around her, or what have you. And it's sort of like, if you really think about it, back then, this came out in 1995, right? It's crazy how we heard about basically systems being crashed and stuff just being sort of like we're basically at the mercy of the computers. And we can laugh about it like back then, but now look, we've seen how systems being down. We've seen a situation with, I forgot what pipeline, whatever, they had to pay a ransom of $20 million. So it's like, damn. Look. And
that's happened in the movie. They had to pay a ransom $2 million in the movie? No.
I'm talking about in real life.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. So it's stuff like this. Yeah, it's on Netflix. So she stumbled upon this computer, this little this program, what have you, that can really harm a lot of people. And they found out that the people behind it found out that she found out about it, and they're basically trying to kill her. And there's a lot of twists and turns, people that she can trust, people she can't trust. lot of very, very good movie. Very, very good movie. And it's also new. And like I said, I think it's I think not too far after she did Speed. That's when she was doing all these little starring roles. She did a very good job with this movie.
That came out 2005, right?
No, 95. 90.
That came out 95?
Yep, 1995. Yep.
Okay.
So, very, very good movie.
My throwback movie is Major League. All right. It's basically, if you ever seen Bad News Bears, this is like the adult baseball version of Bad News Bears. You got a sorry ass team that is just you got like some old baseball players that's past their prime. You got maybe you got a young rookie that's just raw that doesn't know he can't see really well, but he can throw a fast ass ball. So the plot of the movie is they got an owner. They got
the lady
trying to sell a team. And to sell a team, they have to lose a certain amount of games. So the owner sets it up where they're going to lose a bunch of games, and then she's going to sell the team. But once they found that out, that's when everybody got together and got serious and went on a winning streak to save the organization. But it's a comedy. It's a baseball sports comedy. So if you like anything, if you like comedy, you like sports, no, check this out. Major League Baseball. That's my throwback. And that's my throwback movie right there. Know what's next? Date night movie.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to hear you talk about this.
Now, I told you I like all sorts of types of movies.
But this is a date night. This don't look like a date night movie.
It truly is because of like it basically is like this is again this is an overseas movie. It's basically it's 2 hours and 25 minutes. It's basically it's the tale of like one of Japan's most celebrated geishas, what have you, and basically how she basically rose up the ranks, what have you, the trials and tribulations. The star person in it is I'm going to chop up this name, but first name is Ziyi, last name is Zhang. She starred in first time anyone has seen this person. First time you saw her was in Rush Hour 3. Remember the chick that got thrown out the window? Like she was like, "Oh no, Rush Hour 2." That's what it was. She said like when Chris Rock was like, "Oh, she ain't gonna make it out to Rush Hour 3." Oh, she ain't gonna make it to Rush Hour 3. That the crazy chick will have you in that movie, will have you, and from that movie it came like she started starring in like a lot of different movies, will have you. I think she starred also in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, another very good movie. And there's Michelle Yeoh is in this. A lot of Asian, like top Asian talent is in this movie. Very, very good movie. I know it's long, but it's a very, very good point. Very, very good movie. Highly recommend. Like, it's a lot of different things. You see like what she goes to get. I mean, she was basically dirt poor, and she rose up the ranks, become like this really, really highly decorated geisha, which was at the time like
what's a fucking geisha?
All right, let me go. I'm gonna get the correct term here.
No, I mean just what is it?
No, I'm basically trying to look that up right now. It's sort of like a hold up. I don't want to say one thing and it's another. Yeah, it's a Japanese hostess trained to entertain members, conversation, dance, and song. Like a hostess, like somebody that's like she's sort of like an entertainer. She's like a person that can do a whole lot of bit of everything for like more like a powerful man or what have you, right, in the country. So she's like, you know how you basically have somebody that like they have powerful guys or have we seen this everything they have women around them. Mm-hmm. Well, she was one of the people like back then that they wanted to have her around. They wanted her to be like they wanted her around them. Like all the most powerful men in that country wanted her around them. So it's like they wanted like the company.
Okay.
So
And
like I said,
and this is a date night movie. This is
yes.
something that I would like invite invite a lady to. Like, yo, we're gonna watch this one. We'll get some popcorn.
It's a good movie. I'm telling you, it's a good movie. It's a good movie.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But you consider this a date night movie?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was starting to. I don't know about that.
All right.
I gotta take your word for it. I'll just.
All right. Well, hold on. Have you seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
That's the karate movie, right?
That, but it's also a great story to go with that. It's a great story, and that's a date night movie. I'm telling you.
I don't think I ever seen it all the way through. I just I know I watched all the way through.
Because she was in that too.
Are you trying to tell me that's a date night movie?
That's a good movie, and I ain't gonna say it's a date night movie, but I think she stars in that too as well. I'm pretty sure she stars in that as well. Yeah, it's just my personal opinion. But what is your date night movie for the week?
Yo, my date night movie is something new. With
I never saw that.
A word?
Mm-hmm.
So Sanaa Lathan is the main character, and Blair Underwood is like her. Ah, damn, I forgot the white guy name. But Blair Underwood,
I seen him in a couple of things.
Is her original kind of like love interest.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't work out, whatnot. And her friends was like, try something new, and so she starts dating a white guy who's a landscaper. He's actually comes to change up her backyard, and she's going to turn the backyard like this beautiful garden with like sidewalk, water fountains, all that and shit like that. And hello?
Yeah, my fault. No. That was my phone. Sorry about that.
So, but while he's working in the backyard and whatnot, they end up kind of like start talking and kind of laughing and shit like that, and they end up going on a date, and everything's going well. But then mixed couple, some comes up where she was like, "You're not going to understand me because you're not black or whatnot." That's kind of what they went through, a kind of a breakup, and they got back together. But so if the race guy in the way, black lady, white guy, but they end up working through. I mean, plus Blair Underwood. You know what I'm saying? She was like, this is who she's supposed to be with. This is kind of guy. So it's a good movie. It's different. It kind of talks about the mixed relationships. What a mixed relationship deal with, and but it's funny. All three of those actors, actresses, right there, really performs well in this movie. But it's a cute, funny movie, and something new. Like she's trying something new with the white guy. So it's predictable. You can probably guess who she ends up with at the end. I'll let y'all watch it, but it's predictable. Huh?
All right. I said it looked like it's good though. It looked like the plot and everything.
Oh no, it is. It is. All right. So on this day in TV movie history, guess what?
What happened today? What happened today, man?
2014. The fifth season of Walking Dead began on this day right here in 2014. The fifth season of The Walking Dead began. I actually think I feel like that was the season that one of the major character got killed from the season one. A very good character. I think that was also a season that he got killed. Well, a lot of people stopped watching the show. Yeah, you haven't seen all of it, right? Okay. Do you even plan to look at it? Okay. You
these next couple weeks. I know I'm behind on a lot, but these next couple weeks I'm knocking it out.
You behind a whole lot of shit.
I know. But I'm gonna get to it though. I'm gonna get to it. I am. I'm telling you. Look, people be doubting these skills, but I can get. I can catch up.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, so what we about to do? We about to do the top. We brought our top 5 category back. All right, top 5 category, and this week's top 5 category is our favorite local TV channel characters, meaning CBS, ABC, NBC, and Fox. The TV show had to be on one of those channels: ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and an hour long. No sitcoms. An hour long.
And that was Merv. I have to give it up to you, man. This was a hard one, man, because you would think certain shows you go back, you're like, oh, that must have been an hour. No,
right.
It was like right. A lot of shows you think is long, you're like, oh, that's not long. So it took me a minute. Because I had to go back and do some research. I'm like, oh man, like, and that hold up, you really think, but that eliminated a whole lot of TV characters, especially like just like you said, it's an hour, but also only from ABC, CBS, NBC, and Fox. That's it. No streaming services, none of that. Yep. So this is a very good topic. Can't wait to hear what you got. What you picked out. Can't wait to hear from our viewers as well too. So this is gonna be a very, very good topic.
All right. For do you have yours ranked?
Yeah, the one how I sent it to you. That's how I got it ranked. The exact way.
Oh, the exact way.
Yep. Well, I can give it to you. I can give you I can give you the from 5. I can give you my rank.
Okay.
I can give it to you.
Which one's your number 5?
5 is MacGyver. Why?
5 is MacGyver.
Man, yep. That dude, look, man, that was like one of the best shows. That dude could basically turn like any stuff laying on the street into a damn weapon. Like anything. He can have a gum wrapper and a pencil, and that's a weapon. He could kill somebody like that. I was like, oh man, that was just something. And I found that that was always like my show. Every time that came on, I always try to do stuff like that. I'm not even gonna hold you. I tried that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah. And that was such a good show. And he was like, and like I said, because it's like an hour long, it just stuck out like that character for me. MacGyver, that was always like, especially like them hour long, like especially the 80s. I like the 80s, shows. He really stuck out, and that was a show me and my brother used to watch all the time. Okay. All
right. So, listen, I don't have a number 5. I got 4. Yeah. It was no 5th one that I was like. I had my 4. I was like, I thought about something like, they don't fit my top 5. Like I like them, but they don't fit my top 5. You know what I mean? So, all right. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Olivia Benson. She's from Law and Order. Look, the longest running TV show. Probably was it after The Simpsons or before The Simpsons, whatever. Currently, she has been like, look, everybody knows the sound how it comes on. She's been a staple on this show. Law. Everybody has at least saw one Law and Order episode, at least one. And 9 times out of 10, she's on that show. 9 times out of 10, and great character. The stuff she's been through in terms of, I haven't seen all of them, and that's another thing too. My son, he has seen it, and I've been trying to catch up and watch all of them. I'm like probably got like about maybe 6-7 seasons, but she's been a great, basically, especially being a woman too. That's another thing too. I think we forget about too. Like her basically, she's literally the main character on that show, like the main character, not a guy, like not a male, but a female, female star. And like I said, doing this for over 20 years, great. You know, look, she's been like one of the great characters. She's been like a, you know, from look, y'all seen look. If you're Law and Order people, you know the stuff that she's been through, and on the show, and this is like, to me, she's one of the top characters in my opinion, for an hour-long show.
On the local TV, on the local TV,
local TV show, local TV show.
I got you. I'll be honest with you, when I came up with it, but that made it. You're right. It made it so fucking hard for you to come up with. Everybody thought about that. Immediately came to my head. I was like, oh shit, that's AMC. Oh shit, that's HBO. Oh shit, that's Showtime. Fuck. Oh, that's Netflix. Like,
it eliminates so much.
Yeah.
That's what I said. When you made this list, I said, you know what? This is a great topic for the night, Merv. You picked a great topic. Because this is tough.
Yeah. So my number 4, my number 4 is this nigga right here.
Oh, that's a good one. House. Oh, that's a good one.
So House is this brilliant fucking doctor that whenever something, illness cannot be diagnosed, or they have no idea how to heal somebody, how to fix this person, they go to House for him to take the case. He takes all the complicated cases to figure out what's wrong with them. Now, he's brilliant, he's a genius, but he's a fucking asshole. Yo, he's a straight up asshole, and he really acts like he don't give a shit about nobody. There's only the one person he's really ever cared about, and that was in season 1 when they showed, I think it was like near the end of the season 1, they showed his wife. Well, yeah, his ex-wife, where she had to bring him into the she came to the hospital because her new husband was dying. And she knew the only person that could probably find out what's wrong with him was her ex-husband House.
Ain't that wild? That is, man. That's some TV drama right there.
Yeah, but yeah, man, like and a lot of times it'd be near the end of the show, he's trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with somebody, and he would just be doing some simple shit. And whatever that simple shit is, it'll make him think of something, be like, we didn't try that. He'll go try it, and he'll find out that was wrong with him. Oh, he has no fucking ethics either. He doesn't follow no fucking rules. He doesn't follow no management. He doesn't follow the boss. He won't follow anybody. He follows his own fucking gut. Like, for example, if he can't figure out what the hell's wrong with a patient, he'll send one of his doctors to break in the patient house to search around the house and see if he can find some kind of clue on why this person is sick. So it turned out, I think it turned out to end up being like, it was about 7-8 seasons. House ended up being about 7-8 seasons.
Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Yeah. So and Omar Epps is also on this TV show as well. He's on the TV show for several seasons. I want to think maybe about 4 seasons or whatnot. So that's my number 4.
Sense, yeah.
All right. What's your number 3?
Number 3, kind of alludes to this guy earlier, but Jack Bauer 24. Like, look, this was and this type of show. This type of show. It was like basically 24 hours in a day, and each episode was like an hour of that day, or basically microcosm of that day, like an hour of that day, or what have you. And such a great show. Such a great show. He's up there protecting the president, protecting the nation, and all these little subplots against him. Man, this was just a great. And like I said, he was like the star of the first couple. One of the supporting stars of the series was Dennis Haysbert. He was the president in this show. And this is look, if y'all have not seen this show, this is a very, very good, like, action-packed type of show, what have you. If this type of show came out now, this thing would be doing the same numbers it did before. Like, I think, like, you could tell, like, this type of show, it was so different from any type of show when it came out, and it's still so different from any type of show that's out now. Because it was, like, legit, like it will basically start like a clock
It was
in the
like
beginning part
per
of this.
hour, right? They went by
Yep.
like per hour or some shit.
Yeah, per hour. Yep. So it'll be like the episode really be like 1 hour of the day. So it'll be like from 9 a.m. to like 9:59 a.m. And then next week it starts back at like 10 a.m. to like 10:59 a.m. Like it's like, no, this ain't happening like over a couple days. No, this is happening like one season legit could be like one day. Legit. And that's why I said it was like that's something different because nobody's ever thought out the box in terms of that type of show.
Okay.
And I like it because, like I said, a lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of like thinking, just a lot. Very, very good show. Fox, like I said, it was on Fox. You can watch it on IMDb TV, so a streaming service. So you have a Fire Stick or the Roku, you can watch it on there, or on your app, on your smart TV, on your app, on your television, or on your phone or your tablet. It's a very good show. Oh yeah, and Trey is right too. That is true, Trey. A drug addict too as well.
All right, so that's your number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my number 3 is Reddington from Blacklist.
I was not even lying to you. Just talking to Mert earlier about this because I only saw the first 2 seasons. My brother has saw all of this show. He saw this entire series to its completion. One of the best. This role, and you know how some I don't mean to cut you up, Merv. You know how some roles fit somebody.
Go ahead.
You know how some roles just fit a person. This role fit him.
Yeah.
This role just fit him. I can't see anybody else playing that role except him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you're right. It's almost like he actually did this shit in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing his goddamn self.
Yep.
That's how good he plays damn role. But Reddington and Blacklist, he is the number 1 fugitive in the world, the most wanted fugitive in the world. Yep. He turns himself in to the CIA, and he turns himself in and say he's to help them catch all of the underground blacklist criminals. Under one condition, that he's only going to work with CIA which was her first day. They turned herself in, was her first day ever started CIA. Her name is Elizabeth. So that's the only person he will work with if the CIA wanted his help. And there's a bunch of twists throughout the TV show. Liz is trying to figure out who her dad is. Like, is it Reddington? Is it somebody else? And the character, the villains that they created in this show, was awesome. Whoever came up with the villains, each show, and you come with those different villains, and the names that you came up with them, that was brilliant. And then the story within the story, every time you think you know what's going on, you get a little monkey wrench thrown at you. Like, hold up, I thought he was this person. Nah, it's like everybody got something that they was hiding or some kind of shit. But he plays the CIA. Every time CIA think they're on to something, he's usually using CIA to find information that he needs to maintain his criminal world, even though he's working with and for the CIA. So Reddington or Blacklist is my number 3.
All right.
So you're number 2.
Number 2 could be a combination here, but Michael Knight, Knight Rider. Look, the people who don't know Knight Rider, man, this was the show in the 80s. This was the show. he was basically a crime fighter, what have you, who teams with this car named Kit, and Kit was indestructible. He was basically going against like all these little like world like this terrorist organizations or what have you. It's a sort of almost a mirror match as well too that happens later on down the line in the series or what have you, which was really good. But Michael Knight is just a very iconic thing, even though this show was only on for like only 4 seasons. I thought it was longer. But an iconic thing. David Hasselhoff, this is where he got his start at. Legit, this is where he got his start off at. Mm-hmm. You know, and Knight Rider had the turbo boost. Look, if you was in the cars, I had a video game. Like, I remember I get in a car when I was younger, and I had the Michael Knight figure. Look, man, that brings back some memories for Christmas and just a whole lot of other stuff, man. This is a very, very good show. Look, it came, I think, Friday or Saturday, whenever it came on. It was like one of the shows on NBC, and that was a must watch. Anytime that came on, you was like, I wonder what Kit gonna do this week and what Michael gonna do in terms of the turbo boost. Because every time, like, going on a commercial, you hear like the you see the car go up, and like I said, he's like one of the more iconic figures in my opinion. Growing up, and still to this day, what have you, because it was just like it's Michael Knight, and see also really too, as you see the picture, what have you, he was just in all black.
Yeah. So let me ask this: mm-hmm. What's more memorable, or what did you look forward to the most? Michael Knight or Kit, which is the name of the car?
See, that's why I said it's a combination of both, because
you feel like you can't separate them.
Can't separate it. Nope, can't separate it. Because Michael got some. Michael got some chicks too during this joint too. I was like, man, Mike. But no, I can't separate the two. Okay. And again, to our viewers who have never look, if you get a chance to watch it, I don't know if it's on Stars.
Oh, so not right on Stars?
Yes, it's on Stars. So if you're 86 episodes, so if y'all have, if you want to watch a very old 80s show, it's on Stars. Knight Rider.
It's crazy because it seems like majority of your top 5 is from the older ones, and I know all the older ones that you mentioned. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
but you got some great ones though. You got some great ones though. I said you got some great ones. I didn't even think about. I'm like, man, I totally forgot about House, and I can't wait to see what your top 2 is.
All right, that was your number 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you had a female in yours, so I gotta have a female in mine. And it was she's number 2. Mm-hmm. She should have been number 1. Well, she could have easily been number 1, but listen, that my number 1 character is legendary. Mm-hmm. Like you can't put nobody past him at number 1. But number 2, like her character is so instilled in me that I don't even call her by her real name no more. I call her by this TV show name. I don't really refer to her as her real name no more.
Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is fucking Olivia Pope.
I totally forgot about that.
Listen, you don't understand. I fell in love with Olivia Pope.
Scandal, man.
Kerry Washington can go straight to hell. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know Kerry Washington is her real name. I know that, people. Mm-hmm. But Kerry Washington can go straight to hell.
I totally forgot about that.
That goddamn Olivia Pope. Mm-hmm. The way it's so sexy to see her doing that TV show when she's checking them up, when she's checking a motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And when she's the only person that can fix the situation, the national crisis, that you have to call her ass because there's nobody else that can do what the fuck that she could do. That's going to come and fix this shit. And will check your ass too, and sexy, and look good.
Yep.
And can handle herself amongst all them powerful motherfuckers. Olivia Pope, the Olivia Pope character. When Scandal used to come on TV, It was
That
one
was
of the first.
Dan.
It was one of the first shows that everybody is on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
texting about,
I agree.
talking about, damn, you saw that shit? You saw what just happened? Scandal was one of
Mm-hmm.
the first shows that became like a community Facebook discussion whenever
Mm-hmm.
this shit came on.
You ain't lying.
You know what
I
I'm
totally
saying?
forgot about that. I really totally forgot about that. But you know
Yeah.
what? I don't know why I thought that was like a half hour, and then now realizing it was an hour. I don't know why.
You thought that
It's
was a half hour?
Mm-hmm. But I never really like always kept like seeing. I never saw the entire show. I never, you know.
Okay.
So, but I always thought I don't know why I always thought it was a half hour. But you know, look, she is beautiful. She is beautiful. Not even gonna hold you. But I understand. I understand. Look, I understand, Merv.
Yeah, so that's my number 2 favorite local TV station character, meaning character or top 5 characters from TV show from either ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. There's a local station TV show that you can use a fucking satellite to get. That's what we're doing today. Top 5 characters from your local TV station: ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox.
And remember, just like Merv said before too, it's got to be 1 hour and
1 hour
because that's the big difference. That is a huge difference. If we would have said a half hour, this list would have been changed dramatically.
Something went wrong.
Like the list would have been like dramatically. But man, like I said, this is a great topic, Merv. Great topic because it was hard.
Let's see. Your number 1. By default, I know what the hell it is, so I'm just gonna put them up on screen. So this is your number 1 TV show character of all time?
For an hour. Hold up. Remember for an hour.
Yeah, for your local, and this came on local TV. I don't know
CBS.
why. I don't know why I thought it came on USA.
CBS. Nope.
Okay.
This came in like a long. The reason why I remember this is because my grandfather
and Magnum PI. I just posted it.
Yeah, Magnum PI.
Magnum PI is his number 1 character.
Yep. The reason why I'm doing this is sort of like a tribute to my grandfather because he had me and my brother watch this when we were younger, and we used to watch this all the time with him. And this is the reason got me falling in love with crime dramas is because of this show, like legit, like watching this, and also like one of my bucket lists is to go to Hawaii because of this show. And yep. So that this
was based out of Hawaii.
Yep. Yes, sir.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yep. So when I kept seeing I kept, like I said, and then to see like one of his I forgot what's the guy, the black guy that was with him too. It was like his partner, helping basically chase the bad guys, what have you. But like I said, this show, a very good show, and it was like Man and P.I. It was just like I said with the mustache and watching the show. It got me so intrigued with watching because before I really wasn't into like especially I think really hour-long TV shows like that. And this the first show was like, oh, I like crime show. Like this is the first time it makes me realize I really like crime dramas, like stuff like this. And I was like, oh, all right. So if I never watched the show, I don't think I would have got involved in especially different shows like I'm watching now. It wouldn't have been because of this. And this show is very, very good. And this is gonna be my number 1. Magnum PI. The music, the little and also want to go to helicopter because of that show too, because it was he always used to use helicopters, like I said, because it's there in Hawaii.
Yeah. And he had that. Was that a red vet or red Ferrari?
Yep.
A red.
Yeah, like a red. Hold on, I gotta look at that because man, that was.
He was known for that damn red car and shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is it a Corvette? Ferrari.
Is it Ferrari?
Ferrari. Yep, Ferrari 308. 308 GTSI. Whoo! That was smooth. So yeah, so that that really to me, like I said, if this was like a half hour, this probably would have changed, but he's my top for an hour long. He really, really liked the show. I still watch it. Like whenever it come on, if I catch it, I'm gonna watch
it. Okay.
But very, very good show. If y'all, I'm gonna go see if it comes on any anybody out. Again, this is an 80s type of situation. I don't know if it comes on regular probably not. I don't think so. Came out 1980. Was on for 8 years. It was on there.
That's the year I was born.
Oh, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in 76, so
oh yeah, you old. Yeah, your ass old.
Yeah, and like my grandfather used to, like I said, think about how young we were watching these like episodes, and he just had us watching it, and I was just sitting there like, oh, this show's good.
Okay.
And so, like I said, I watched a whole bunch, but man, I can't wait to see what your number one is, yo.
I feel like doing the damn countdown, the 30-second countdown for my number one.
Can't wait to see this, man, for real. You had some great choices tonight.
You're not gonna agree with my number one. Yeah, no, yeah. You don't like my other four better than my number one. I already know that.
That Olivia Pope, that may have changed my. If I now what I like, that Olivia Pope thing probably would have like. If I would have knew that now, that she would have been in my top 5.
Gotcha. Well, this next motherfucker is my GOAT TV show, 1 hour ABC, NBC, CBS, local station, hour-long TV show, all time. He's the GOAT.
All right.
So, we talking about none other than the mustache, the Black Knight, Victor motherfucking Newman.
Yo, you know what? You're right. You're right, my dude. You're right.
Hey,
you're right, my dude. Victor Newman.
Victor Newman. There's no character on CBS, ABC, NBC.
No, you're right.
Fox in history of fucking television. To me now,
you ain't lying.
Larger than fucking Victor Newman.
You ain't lying, my dude. You are not lying, my dude. Totally forgot about the going through the soap opera bag. You are not lying.
Yeah, I said an hour long.
I totally forgot about that. You know, you're right. You know what?
Hour long. CBS.
I agree with that totally. I agree with that totally. Hey, ain't nobody touching him, man.
Listen, we talking about these shows. We talking about. I think you said Magna PI was on 8 seasons. House was like 7, 8 seasons. Blacklist is 7, 8 seasons right now. Scandal was about 6 seasons, I think. Victor Newman been on Young and Restless for 40 fucking years. His character been on this goddamn show for 40 goddamn years and running shit.
Oh hell yeah! Hold up,
still running shit.
You heard? Yo, did you hear about? I'm gonna give you the story, right? In regards to this actor, what have you, right? It was, back in the early 80s, early 90s, soap operas was like the big thing. They had like he was at some type of like mall, what have you, right? They basically had him come down to like like a show, some type of like convention or whatever, and they said that dude had the whole parking lot, everything just of women, younger women, older women, just out there screaming for him, passing out. They said you would think this dude was a rock star, like legit, and it was just him. Women, they said women were fainting. I gotta. When I find the link, I'm gonna send it to you, yo. I thought they was like, no, people were fainting for him. They was up there fighting to try to get a picture with him. Everything. They had to call it all off.
Yo, the motherfucker really is considered almost like this kind of like larger than life like person. His persona, almost. I think the closest person that you think of is like Ric Flair.
Oh, I agree.
Like, Ric Flair. You just think that's just on TV kind of shit. When you see him, he has that effect on people in real life, and that's this motherfucker right here. Like he has that same like if Denzel Washington goes somewhere, Victor Newman can go that same area. Victor Newman can have the same kind of effect on people that Denzel Washington have. You know what I'm saying? He's lost.
Hold on. Right now.
You got motherfuckers that don't look at soap operas at all knows who the fuck Victor Newman is.
Yo. And for our viewers, if you don't know who Victor Newman is, Google this guy. This guy, man.
Now, you know what?
You're right. Number one guy.
It wasn't doing no justice. It wasn't doing no justice.
Oh, you're right.
Hey, they all probably have to like try to you'll probably have to like kind of YouTube you'll probably have to YouTube Victor Newman highlights.
Hold up. You know what's wild? It's something you said about what's the name? What's the name? The girl put the actress, whoever plays Olivia Pope, right? I don't even know this dude's name. I just know him as Victor Newman.
Victor Newman, right? Right.
That's all I know him as. If I was to see that guy right now, I'm like, that's Victor Newman right there. We don't even know his name. I don't even know his dude's name. Nope. Oh yeah, he ain't lying, man.
Where it was.
Talk about Kerry Washington Cold game.
Yeah, Olivia Pope Cold game was on point. Matter of fact, that video I had that on that picture I had was showing one of the Colts, showing the Prince deserving of number one. Appreciate it, Sean. I think so. That's the fucking GOAT. Magnum PI.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, he said Magnum PI over Crockett and Tubbs. Oh, in the heat of the night.
Well,
Crockett.
But see, hold on? Are you? The thing is now you're basically, remember, we're saying one guy, so it's either Crockett and Tubbs or Crockett and Tubbs together.
Hey, Trey. Yeah, we didn't say it had to be nighttime. It just had to be an hour long on on a local TV station, ABC, CBS, NBC, or Fox. It wasn't nighttime.
About Miami Vice.
Any show.
Any show. Yeah, and you hold up, Merv. I agree with this totally. He's the number one guy. Hold up, number one person, like legit. Like,
Trey said Victor Newman is one of the few men that grandma, mom, and daughters all want to call.
Oh, and no lies are told. No lies are told. Yo, this dude was the pimp.
Oh shit! Hey, listen, Victor Newman done had every damn lady in General City. He done built everybody. But he always in the back with Nikki. One of the most gangster shit Victor did. His current wife, he was married, and Nikki was dying, and they didn't expect Nikki to live. Victor said, "I need a divorce because I need to marry her. I need to be her husband when she died." Divorce his damn wife, married Nikki, and guess what? She motherfucking lived, and he stayed.
That was gangster.
Motherfucker's gangster. His daughter was dating one of the employees at Newman Enterprises. Victor found his name was Ryan. Victor found out about it. Didn't like him dating his daughter. And you know, Ryan, Newman Enterprises worldwide. He transferred that motherfucker to Japan.
That's cold.
Transferred that motherfucker to Japan. Then another time, hey, Victor done locked a motherfucker up in a cage under his ranch. They keep him away from the goddamn family. Hey, that motherfucker ain't play.
Oh, that nigga had no shame, nothing, no filter, none of that. He like, look, I'm protecting.
Hey, Trey Wright, Victor Newman destroyed anyone behind Nikki.
Dude. Yo, man.
That's my number one.
I agree.
TV show, hour long, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox.
Man, that's a good time. I agree with that. I agree. Like, you came out. Hold up. You know what? You came out like that. That right there. Yeah. I have nothing. That's number one right there.
All right. So now it's time to mention our binge worthy
Mm-hmm.
We're going to talk about binge-worthy TV. We're going to talk about a movie, and we'll talk about the TV show. All right, okay. Binge-worthy TV. This is something we recommend where you can go watch it. So I'm going to let Taison's going to lead us off with the binge-worthy TV show. You ready?
Yep. All right, Midnight Mass.
Go ahead, Taison.
This show right here is it's 7 episodes. I'm like halfway through. About to get finished watching like episode 6 now. It's basically to start off with is this guy. You know, basically it was a hit and run. He was drinking and driving. He killed. Well, not drinking and driving, but basically he was the driver of a bad accident. Lady ended up being dead. He comes home. Basically to start over. And basically when he comes home, he finds things have changed a little bit, but also the person that you see in the graphic right here, the young pastor. The young pastor's taking over a previous pastor who ends up the church decided that that person needed to go away for a little bit. So when this young preacher comes in, a lot of very interesting stuff starts to happen. A lot of crazy or religious, paranormal, not paranormal, but off the wall type stuff start happening in this little town. This is like a fishing town. And I'm not gonna give it away, but this is a lot of like religious type stuff going on in this series. Is also from the creator of The Haunting of Hill House. So if you ever seen that trilogy of shows, this is from the creator of it. So it's going to be some wild off the wall type of like imagery in this.
This is season 1?
Yeah, season 1. Yep.
Was season 1? Okay.
Season 1. It came out a couple weeks ago. Like I said, it's an isolated island community. It's a very small community, and a lot of interesting, like crazy stuff starts happening when this priest shows up. And also the guy that I was just telling you, he basically is coming back to change his life around. He starts to investigate these things, and stuff starts happening to him as well. He's carrying the Senate, basically that accident that happened to him, he's carrying that with him as well too. So there's a lot of stuff going on with him as well too. So very, very this is very, very scary, very, very thought provoking. This is a very, very good show. Highly recommend. Like I said, this is the people who brought you to Haunting of Hill House and the subsequent different series after that. And this right now, like I said, this is on Netflix. I think this is trending. Hold up, let me get this right here. And it's 7 episodes. Just remember that. So I got like one more episode to go. Can't wait to see the conclusion of this. And this is a very, very good. It's number 7 in the United States right now on Netflix. And it's been out for the last 2 weeks now. Very, very good show. Especially only being 7 episodes, which is wild if you really think about the number 7 and the religious part of it. Yeah. Okay. So it's a very, very good, very, very good series.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I will bring a comment up real quick. This is what Trey said. Trey said we could also add the Hawk from Spencer.
Oh, Spencer for Hire. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Wasn't Hawk the black bald-headed dude? Mm-hmm. I did fuck with that character.
I did too. And you know what's crazy? I'm gonna see how long was that? It's crazy how certain shows back in the day I thought was longer and they weren't long. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't think Spencer for Hire was even that long too, even though it was a very good show.
It wasn't an hour?
No, it was an hour. I'm talking about in terms of being on the air long.
Oh,
like in terms of the seasons. Yeah, seasons. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
But he is right. The bald-headed dude. That is a very good man. Yeah, I didn't even think about that either. That's a good one, Trey. That's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Now, you want to follow this up and have the top 5 30-minute TV shows for next week? Top 5 characters 30-minute shows next week?
I see where you're going at. Hold
Okay,
on. Let's
that's
hold
gonna
on.
be
Hold
hard
on.
though.
No, hold on. Hold on. But no, let's break this up. Let's break this up a little bit here. Let's say top 5 TV shows, half-hour comedy. Break it up in different genres. We can make this, you know, we can carry this on a different show genre right now. We can do it comedy.
Yeah, just about all the 30-minute shows is comedy.
No, but you got some that might be a little bit drama. Oh, no, you're right. There are comedy. Yeah, they're comedy.
We're talking about the 30 minute?
Yeah, 30 minutes comedy.
All the
Yeah,
30
30 minutes
minute shows
comedy.
are comedy.
Yeah, they are comedy. You're right. All right. Okay. All right. You're right. Mm-hmm. Well, hold up. Are we doing it just for NBC, ABC, and all that?
Yeah, only that.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Do a 30 minutes next week.
Now that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
ABC, NBC, Fox, the local channels, daytime or nighttime.
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
So
you may seem like it's gonna be easy, but I think it's gonna be a lot of stuff that people gonna be like, "Why ain't this person in there?" It's gonna be like, it's just like what you came across in terms of like a lot of stuff that we be thinking streaming, and there's gonna be some people that's gonna be like, it's not gonna be in our. We might not share the same top 5.
So we'll do that. We'll do that next. We'll do that next. That'll be a top 5 next week.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 characters on TV shows that's 30 minutes.
A top 10 for that? No, we can do top 5.
Right. She's right.
A top 10?
Might need a top 10 for that. Okay. Yeah, I agree. We do top 10.
Hold on. You know, hold on. Even if we do top 10, there's still gonna be stuff in there that people gonna be like, why ain't that in the top 10?
Yeah, you're right, but we ain't gonna pass top 10.
All right, okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. So next week, top 10 characters, 30 minutes, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox. Only the local stations.
Okay. All right.
All right, cool.
All right. Thank you, Shonda.
Now my binge movie is off of Netflix as well.
Mm-hmm.
And this was the number.
Ooh, somebody told me that was good too.
I think it was the number 6 in the top 10. It's called "There's Someone Inside Your House." So what it's about is a serial killer that's going around killing high school students. And after they kill the high school students, they are revealing the secret that the high school student was hiding. So they either send it out. They usually send it through the cell phone, via cell phone. So everybody in high school will get a text, and whatever the secret it was, like, if somebody was fucking somebody's parent, they would kill that person, then show a text message, then send a text message showing proof where this person was having sex with one of the high school friends, mom or something. So yeah. So
well, I like shows like that. Movies like this.
There's a twist at the end, because I just know they get to a point where everybody's wondering who the serial killer is. Everybody's nervous. It's one of them, like, you walk around in your house and you're like, "Yo, look behind you! Turn around, motherfucker! Turn around! What the fuck are you doing?" Right? Yo, why the fuck you went back in the house and close the door? It's one of those type movies where you looking like, "Yo, that was stupid. That was fucking stupid. Why the fuck you did that?" And so a couple of dumb shit happened on here, like, motherfuckers start running, then they run into a closed room where they can't escape. When they could have ran elsewhere, have plenty of places to run to. But it's called "There's Someone Inside Your House," because they usually end up inside the house to kill the person.
All right.
And so everybody's secrets being exposed. It says top 6 is number 6 on the top 10 Netflix movies, TV shows to watch. So that's number 6.
All right, gotta watch that. All right.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy watch. The twist at the end. There's a twist at the end. Believe it or not, I didn't find out. I was able to figure out who it was. One of the few times I wasn't, but
All right.
when I found out who it was like, fuck, how I missed that?
Oh,
How the fuck did
all
I
right.
miss that shit? That was
All
now
right.
that I think about it, that's fucking obvious. Like that person is the only person that had the ability to pull that shit off.
Oh, all right. Because I was like, those spoilers, those spoilers. All right.
Yeah.
That.
I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil it.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Well, look, you heard Merv, man. That's a look. It's a good movie to watch. Netflix.
Yeah. So now it's time to talk about episode 3 of BMF.
Mm-hmm. Love all, trust few.
Love all, trust few.
And boy, did this episode, woo!
If that's not a motherfucking statement, that's a very fucking fitting title.
Mm-hmm.
So, they don't need to goddamn beat around the bush. It said, what's the title again on Taison?
Love all, trust few. And boy, did this episode deliver that. This one?
Bullshit, man.
Man.
Kiddo is working with Lamar as a hood
the whole time. Yo, that means like what we talked about previously. Lamar had this plan from the gate. As soon as he got out, he knew what he was doing. He had this like plan from the gate. It wasn't like this situation happened with like, with him and Meech. It's like, no, he had this plan from the gate. He was trying to take everything over.
But everything makes sense now why she's so like she's not afraid to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
She's not afraid to damn make like she makes decisions on her own. Like remember, like there was episode 1. Everybody put settle for $50. That's why it's called 50 Boys. And she started selling for 25.
Mm-hmm.
And she also got a little bit more. Besides Meech and Terry, she probably got the most hood IQ.
Oh, yes, you do.
The most
agreed.
Smarts.
Oh, agreed. That's why this was shocking. Like
Go ahead.
But I'm saying, like, if anybody would have told us that she would have been the snitch, you'd be like, what? Now, just like you said, now looking back on it, it makes sense. Yeah, it makes too much sense.
And then you remember she was asking all those questions, like, "What's up with Meech?" And Terry, like, "Are they good?" And he was like, "What the fuck you asking all these questions for?" She was like, "I want to be an organization that's going to grow." It makes a lot of sense. Like, it's like, damn, Lamar got the upper edge on their ass now.
He do, but I said this last episode, right? His downfall is going to be his girl and his daughter. You could really tell that's going to be his downfall because he's really trying to have like the whole cake and eat it too. It's like, dog, that's going to be a downfall.
Why is that going to be a downfall?
Because now, especially how this episode ended, especially what Meech said at the end in terms of a clearer picture of everyone. He getting a clear picture in terms of, all right, now I see how this dude is moving. I see what their weakness is.
What's their weakness?
With Lamar, he sees what Lamar is like. Oh, you wanted the chick, you wanted that. Okay, now I got you. You basically look, you got the corners and also now you wanted the chick. So now I know where to get you where it hurts most. The corner's cool, getting all that money cool, but I know where to hit you in your heart. And your heart is the girl and your daughter. That's how I know how to get you. And best believe Meech is gonna basically tap into that. Believe that. He gonna tap right into that. Him or especially we seen this week, this episode T. Because now T is starting to get like a little bit
yeah, I was just about to say that. I don't think it's gonna be Meech.
I think it's gonna be T.
I think it'd be T to figure out.
Yep.
I think it's gonna be T to figure out this first dynamics of bullshit that's going on,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's gonna be T to figure it out.
I think so too.
But this nigga Lamar
Woo!
is smarter than I thought he was gonna be, based off when he came out of season 1.
He had,
You know what I
remember,
mean?
he had 2 years to plot all this. 2
Nah,
years.
he wasn't that smart. He wasn't that smart. He didn't start this shit until afterwards.
Until what? Until when he got out? Like
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
I want
like
the one. No,
so
go ahead.
Right? Kato, I don't think he didn't plot Kato there. He didn't send Kato there.
That's what I want to see. How did he get to her? How? When it, like, they never showed how did he basically, when did that talk happen?
It didn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It didn't happen. It didn't happen until he came out. He didn't send her there.
All right, no, I know that, but I'm saying it.
All
right. Got you. I know. All right, I see what you're saying, but when did, like, I wanted them to go back to a scene that says when he actually approached her. That's what I want to know. I know what you're talking about when he got out, but I want to see this. I'm thinking this is way before the bathroom, because that talk when they were in the bathroom.
He knew it. Yeah, he knew her before he went inside. You can tell she's been in the streets, just like the motherfucker with the Jerry curl.
Oh
He didn't send him to be part of the 12th group. What did he say? He said, "Yo, we try to hold it up when you got locked up as much as we could."
Yeah, all right.
So I had to join somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He joined 12th Street.
Yeah.
Apparently, she knew him before he got locked up, but she joined the 50 Boys.
All right.
It's just like that. That's one thing. I don't think he planted her there. I think they had loyalties and they ran with each other before he got locked up.
All right.
But he's out now. So you see the nigga, the Jerry Curl, he was loyal to J Mo while Lamar was locked up. But when Lamar got out, who the fuck he showed his loyalty to? He immediately shifted his loyalty to Lamar. And I think this is what happened with her. When Lamar found out that that's who Kato was running with, like, oh, let me go. This is my people. Now, what I want to know is what kind of relationship they had, because you in the bathroom, you call her pudding. So
yeah, you know what? You are right. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got a personal relationship. So either this is somebody this is either his sister.
Oh, that would be something, wouldn't it?
Or his niece.
Or niece or cousin, something like that. Something.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a family.
Like a family member.
I don't think it was somebody he was fucking. I don't think it was somebody he was fucking. But when he said pudding,
yeah,
I'm thinking it's somebody close, like maybe a niece or a family member.
Yeah,
or a cousin. It's not his daughter. Because you see how he act with whoever he considers his daughter.
Yep,
he act that way with her. So it seems like is a family member.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
But he's using it to his advantage. Like, well, okay, cool. I ain't trying to fuck up. Let them trust you. But I need everything. I need to know every fucking thing you know right now.
Yo, he locked that door quick. He said, "No, we ain't." He said, Merv, he said, "Like, I ain't waiting. We doing it right now."
Right.
You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up, Lamar.
Yeah, because he didn't. J Mo done got killed. The leader of the 12th Street Boys then got killed. He beat up Mel, but he didn't kill Mel.
And that was wild. I'm like, dude, you did all this to basically said, all right, dude. See, that's why I didn't like. I'm like, not like it, but it was like, all right. So you beat dude up just to go to the hospital, tell him don't come back no more. I'm like, dog, I
When
thought
he
you were like
when he was beating up for Mel, didn't somebody show up or a car showed up or something?
Nope.
He just threw him in the garbage can. So he must have thought he was gonna die. He must have thought he was gonna die.
And when he came to the see,
he must have thought he was gonna die, and he
hold
probably
it,
didn't realize he was alive until that guy was like, "We gonna follow your shit right now until Flamel come out." Then after Flamel come out, fuck that.
Hold up, I'm gonna ask you a question, Merv. I'm gonna ask you a question about that. So let's say if Flamel leaves or what have you, right? But let's say he comes back. I think this might come. I think that might come back and get Lamar. I think that might not now, but later on down the line, that might be another thing he should have took care of.
Yeah, but you know how it's gonna come back and bite him?
What?
This is my opinion. When Flamel get right, he ain't leaving. He's not gonna leave. But he's not going back to the 12th Street Boys.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna join Meech. And with him joining Meech, he might pull some of the 12th Street niggas with him.
That loyalty. Yep, that loyalty.
He might pull some 12th Street where they combine to handle Lamar.
Oh, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. That's a good one, Murray. You're right.
Because he already approached Flamel already.
Hold up. I know this is a little bit off the wall, but here. Do you think she tries to off Lamar so she won't get found out? When when everything starts to go against Lamar, like eventually, you think she might be like, all right, I gotta get rid of this dude before he starts talking?
I don't think she'll die by him.
No. I'm not saying die by him. I'm thinking she's trying to go and take care of Lamar herself. So he won't say nothing about her.
I don't think Lamar would die by her. I don't think Lamar would die by her.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. It'd be interesting though, but yeah. I think you're right though. Just something to keep in mind.
So
that was a shocker this week though, that finding out about her. Yo.
Listen, yo. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. Did you also notice that they had Pizza Hut boxes just coming, like originally, like it was Pizza Hut boxes they got out? I'm like, wow, where did they get the Pizza Hut boxes from? Where did they get that from? That it was no food truck thing dropping on Pizza Hut boxes. No delivery person. They just got the Pizza Hut boxes off of a food truck. It didn't make any sense. But all right, with the food truck thing, it's kind of not really, because if a food truck is, if you got 3 or 4 food trucks or what have you, right, and people are really fucking with your food, like they're gonna leave all the other stuff away. It's kind of really a smart look in terms of doing a food truck or what have you, because that's how people are. Like if they're fickle, like,
very smart.
Yeah, it's like if people messing with that one food truck food, that's all they're gonna go to. That's smart. Meech was smart doing that. He was like, all right, people gonna start because people.
That wasn't Meech. Oh, Meech was smart doing what?
Meech was smart in terms of looking at the food truck thing. Was like, yo, remember Meech is the one that approached the food truck boy, and he was like,
yeah, but that's not Meech. That was Terry's idea.
Oh yeah, you're right. Even and it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Terry will come out the idea.
Terry is the brain.
Oh no, he's the brain, but his execution is so fucked up. His execution is just the worst.
Yeah,
the worst. Now I see why it was like with them two together, they help us, because they basically can be like, whatever Meech can't do, Terry can basically do, and vice versa. Because the great idea with Terry is, but in terms of the execution, when they was in the food truck, it was just like, Terry, come on, man. Man. You would think, just like you said, you would think that Terry, being like the street, like the really book smart dude, you would think he would handle stuff a little bit differently. How Meech handled it, And it's not. That's the wild part. I'm like, yo, like it's just so weird. But like I said, great idea by T. Great idea by T. That was smart.
So Meech about to lose his boys in blue connection because they got a new drug in town.
Operation Drano.
So what you think about that?
That's good. Hold up. We got introduced to a new character, Commander Mars, the woman commander.
Mm-hmm.
And man, she is going to be look, whatever resources that we can provide y'all, we are going to provide. We're going to try to get these guys off the man. This is going to be something. This changes everything for not only for the for Meech and them, but for everybody. They trying to get all them dudes out of there.
Nah, this changed more from Meech because they was actually working with Meech. Everybody else was they was still trying to arrest everybody else.
Oh yeah,
but it was actually it's gonna fuck up Meech more than any of them.
Yeah,
they already. Huh?
I said at least he got the heads up now. He was like, "Yo, it's gonna be more pressure now coming your way." Like, just letting y'all know. The cop told him, like, "Look, pressure's coming," and there's really nothing he could do.
Nope.
Nothing he can do. He can just sit there and be like, all right, look, it is what it is. And I like it. And see, this is going to be very interesting too, because how he handles that movement now. That's going to be very interesting. Like, especially with the other cop that was with the other cop that was with the corrupt cop, how he kept just pressing the other cop in terms of like, yo, you trying to protect this person, Like that situation is going to start to, I think sooner or later that other cop, like that's going to start bubbling up ahead here, because remember he started asking him a lot more questions about like his connection with the family, how like he's protecting them.
He act like he's the priest or the dad or what that kind of shit. And you know, and you know what that cop relationship remind me of from Raising Canaan. Someone else and his partner. It reminds me of that same type setup right there.
I'm just talking about that last name. Yep. That's the truth. Man, this is like I said, look, I like how this season is progressing right now. Because like I said, that surprise with Kato was something. And
what do you think about Pat getting high on his own supply?
Oh, I'm glad you brought this up. Glad you brought that up. I had that in my notes. First time you saw Meech was looking like, instead of seeing fear at Pat, he saw was like, oh, you beneath me. That's the first time. Now, when Meech has that thing now, he looking like, and you saw when he hugged him was like, he's like, oh, you that? And as we know, once Meech sees he don't have a fear in terms of a person, oh, this is going to change dramatically starting to coming up now. Like,
well, I don't think he feared him, but I think he highly respected him where he didn't want to disappoint him.
Oh yeah, well that's true. Well, when they was in that car,
he thought Pat was about to kill him.
Yeah, like he was like, even though I think Meech had his weapon with him, he's like, oh, Pat really for real. And hold on, and Pat like is man, that's crazy. That scene was wild where Pat was up there. Like after Meech got out the car, he's like, yo, Pat, why are you doing? He's like, man, I know he ain't gonna get it. He said, I'm just trying to just basically let him know who's running things. Remember, he was like, I'm just trying to see these young bulls that are still running things or whatever. And he knew.
So let me ask you, what you think about the dad spazzing on the wife as you found out about Meech paying for it? Like
that
she didn't ask Meech to pay for it. Meech just did it, and she found out that Meech did it.
Yo, that was a powerful, powerful scene, yo. That was a powerful, powerful scene. Because first she said, like, you're gonna do what I say. And she was like, wait, what? Like you saw her whole thing, her whole move was like, whoa, wait, hold up. Like, you're gonna do what I say, woman. She was like, wait, you're not my mom, but like, remember how she pushed back on him?
Yep.
And he was like, and he basically shook Umbrage was like, hold up, because also if you peeped in the beginning part of the episode when Snoop the preacher, which is hilarious,
right, holding her hand.
hand on her hand. You saw him looking at that hand. I was like, "Ooh, hold up." Something must have happened there because something tell me that like that's been going on, like that type of situation been going on for a minute. But the dad, I think, has had it up to here because he's trying to like. I get he's trying to like say like, look, I'm gonna be the one that's supposed to be like the protector. This, and the third, and the thing is, like I said, it wasn't her fault though. She was like, I did not know he paid it. And she was trying to tell him, like, look, we can't go up there and say, look, oh, yo, can you give us that money back?
I mean, you really can't.
You really can't. It's like he was at, like, the dad was acting real stupid. Was like, she's telling you, like, dude, you can't do that. Come on now. Hold up. Really on some real. And we know this. Look, this was in the 90s, right? The dad was going to try to go to the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Or the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dad was legit going to try to go up to the mortgage company, right? And try to say, get an extension. Hold up, you're a black dude in the 80s.
In Detroit.
In Detroit. What was you going to do?
I mean, at that point, he had no choice.
You had no choice. And it's just like...
Well, let me ask you this. Taylor, let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
You.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You in that situation.
Oh, that's hard.
Are you gonna not want to accept it because your son is getting the money from the streets? That same situation. I remember now. There's barely food in the refrigerator.
I would probably. You know what's crazy because now I see
everything.
Mm-hmm. I probably would accept it. I probably would. I'm not gonna hold you. I would. I'd be like, all right. And that's a hard, like, to the heart.
Yeah.
That's hard because you basically try to raise your sons a little bit. You try to raise your children, differently. And it's like they go to this path or what have you, which, now I understand. I understand that situation. So it's like, yeah, I'll probably be like, all right, yeah, I'll take it. Hold up, reluctantly, but I will take it.
Yeah, I mean, and they raised their kids like Meech said, we was raised in a God-fearing family.
Mm-hmm.
That we were just so damn poor. We started hustling just to have money to eat.
This shows you that first episode, yo. This shows you the first episode how they were.
Yo, like they had to share cereal milk, my nigga.
Yeah.
Cereal milk?
Yeah. Like, you want to talk about poor, that's poor right there. Yeah, that is
dude, I can't even try to relate at all.
No, at all. No.
At all.
No.
Not even
at all.
Not even when I came to college. And then, you know what I'm saying? College is a lot of times your brokest times. Even when I was in college, trying to be like, God damn, what the fuck I'm gonna eat?
Mm-hmm.
I still can't fucking relate. Like,
can
you imagine you got to pour the milk from your brother's cereal bowl leftover into your cereal and eat that shit?
No. Can't.
You imagine you and your brother fighting because he cooked too big piece of a hamburger, nothing left, and you hungry? I mean, you look at it like that was like,
what else are you supposed to do?
It's hard to be like, yo, I'm gonna wait till I get my degree. I mean, my high school diploma, and then get a job. So
and hold up, remember T even went off on that particular situation. He was like, yo, I'm supposed to go get a job and work in the same place my father worked. No, and like and that's not really doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we doing that, like, man. So I understood their situation. That's why I like this show tremendously, because it's showing you the real. It's not sugarcoating it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's not sugarcoating nothing that. So that's why I said I understood that. The mom was up there defending her kids. Hold up. She was defending her kids, but she was also criticizing her kids.
Yeah, because she did tell me you got to get out.
Mm-hmm. And remember he said she told her you got to get out. And he said your problem is going to be is you don't listen to nobody.
Mm-hmm. Now, what'd you feel about old girl that was fucking Meech that went back to Lamar?
Oh, she can go. She can go. That's why I said like she's gonna be used for something else. Like she's gone because like she went right back to him after all that stuff that she was talking about. Like when she was fucking with Meech. Like he was this, he that. Like this ain't your fight. Yeah. Like he ain't your. And all of a sudden now this is a switch. You ain't hold it. You wasn't down. I don't remember. She didn't even really visit like him consistently either. Mm-hmm. Remember that. After a while, she stopped visiting. She start fucking with Meech, whatever. And then hold on. And it's crazy because Meech came down to her crib to warn her about the bull.
Okay.
Just off the strength, and she was like, "No."
So now I say the last character because I think he's the most. And I think he's probably the most significant character in this episode. Mm-hmm. One person I haven't talked about yet is Terry.
Yo, I think this episode now is what he was talking about right after he got shot. Because how now Terry's whole mindset now has changed now. Remember, Terry, this episode was like 50-50 Meech. 50-50 now.
After he found out that J Mo shot, and you're like, yo, you didn't follow B Mackey to see where he put him at?
Yeah.
You're like, yo, fuck that. It's not even negotiations. 50-50.
Nope. Yep.
All right. And then when he found out about old girl,
man.
No, he didn't find about her. He asked old girl where was
B McKee.
He asked old girl was B McKee at. And
yeah,
like,
B McKee at.
What the fuck I look? I mean, what the fuck like? I'm not his keeper. Like he was ready to spaz then.
Yo.
But think about it, man. You get shot in the eye, you gonna become naturally. Mm-hmm. Think about the last person that fucked you over, or think about the last thing that was done wrong to you that you felt was really fucked up that was done to you. And think how you felt after that happened, and how maybe your mind, your move, the way you move changed, the way you thought changed. So I can imagine somebody almost killed you, right? You still don't plan on leaving the game, but now you like, all right, I gotta approach these motherfuckers differently now.
You approach it. Look, the only person you really trusting is your brother. That is it.
Yeah, but he even approaching his brother different though.
Oh yeah,
he tell his brother like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because
this is new Terry right here.
Yeah.
From here on out, I'm ruling with an iron fist Meech.
Yep.
I ain't taking no shit from B McKee. I ain't taking no shit from Kato, that nigga that shot me, and your ass. Yeah. Just like when they got the food truck guy. And he kept calling food truck guy saying, "Yo, you in a roach fested thing? You broke you in a roach fested thing? Why you?" It was like, "Yo, talk shit about my truck again." He grabbed a knife, and
it was gonna go at it.
Meech is the smooth talker. So Meech smoothed it over, and the guy was like, "Okay, I accept on one condition: apology for your brother."
The loud one, man, fuck you.
Got that money. Fuck you. Man, put that money in your goddamn hand and walked out. And hey, what the motherfucker said? That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
So I think going forward, the character Terry has changed drastically. And I'm interested to see how. I'm interested to see how his character is going forward, because before now, he was following orders.
Hold on. Yeah, hold up. And you know what was like very I'm glad you said that too, because now it seemed like before it seemed like Meech was protecting a lot of people from seeing that part of Terry, right? Now he can't protect everybody from that Terry now. And now everybody's gonna see that part of Terry now.
Right.
Like, and now it's the only thing that really is kind of like soothing Terry is his girl and his his newborn.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this motherfucker like you said in this picture, from here on out, I'm ruling with an iron fist Meech.
Yeah.
So that's all I got, man.
He gonna have some bodies on him. He gonna have some, like
we already knew he was gonna have bodies, but his tolerance level is very, very low now.
Yeah, I agree.
He's gonna be quick to react on that motherfucker now.
Yeah. No recourse, none of that. He's just gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna react, whatever. And now he doesn't, just like you said, he doesn't follow orders from Meech anymore. So now it's like he like, no, I'm doing this, and fuck what Meech got to say.
Yeah. Well, I would say fuck. It's more like, yo, we equal now.
Yeah.
Because before it was Meech. Remember, they wasn't even getting equal money. Meech was getting most of the money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So it ain't fuck Meech. It's more like, well, I'm not following orders. Nigga, we partners. We got to agree to do shit now. It's 50-50 money, 50-50 decisions. So,
this movie
I'm interested to see how with his character, how it goes now. Because they're moving slow, kind of like Raising Kanan. But I see the development of the characters. And I think like the last two, it's gonna be like Raising Kanan. The last 2 episodes, they're gonna be fucking fire.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, I think, I can't wait for this. This is, like I said, like, I know some people were like saying, just like you said, Merv, like this was taking it slow, but I'm glad they're taking it slow because now we're seeing that character development right now, especially with T.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's going to be more, I think, with people, like, you always heard Big Meech or what have you, right? On all these different, like, from people who know about BMF, all you heard was Big Meech. You never heard about T.
Yeah.
So now we're seeing.
We're going to find about it in this series.
Yep. So that's why I said, this is very, very good show so far. Series so far. Can't wait for next week.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Is there anything left you want to say before we wrap it up?
Like I said, I say this all every week. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Y'all could be anywhere in the world, but y'all here rocking with us. Subscribe to our YouTube page. We're trying to get subscribers up. We definitely look at our comments. We're going to basically also on our Facebook page as well. We're almost close to 1,000, followers as well too. So thank you for everyone who's in our group, and we're trying to get that to 1,000 and many more. So YouTube. Basically go to and YouTube too. Like I said, our YouTube channel. Yeah, YouTube. Go to our YouTube channel, and like I said, we check our things. So make it drop a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, all of that, and also Apple Podcasts, and also to Google Podcasts as well too.
All right. So shout out to Stacks,
Sean,
Mark, Tina B, Becca.
Yeah.
The rest of the Facebook podcast group.
Oh yeah, Nick.
On behind the scenes, Blast, Mile High radio station, Blackjack, TV channel 199, 198, Blackjack Prime, Zingo TV app, download it. Like I said, please go to YouTube, like, subscribe. I don't think I miss anybody. If I miss anybody, it's not If I miss anybody, I apologize. I think I got everybody, but
yeah, you did.
We appreciate everybody. Appreciate you. And if you got nothing else, man, parting words. We out.
See y'all next week.